Hello and good afternoon or good evening, depending on which part of the world you're watching from today. We're gearing up for this all-important clash between the Papua New Guinea Mosquitoes and the Nauru Chiefs. My name's Chris, your host for this big clash, which is going to be a preview of the upcoming final on Saturday. So Christmas has come early. We get to see this clash now, and we get to see it again on Saturday afternoon. What a tremendous game that we've got in front of you today between the Chiefs and the Mosquitoes. And this is going to be a memorable clash already. We're getting a tremendous insight. We're getting a lot of love already. Wonderful guitar app saying, let's go Mosquitoes. A bit of love for number 10, Jason Logie. Rihanna says, go PNG. Dave Willie says, go PNG. Claire, go the PNG Mosquitoes. PNG recruiter. Last game, Johnny James. It's the captain of the Mosquitoes. And a wonderful guitar app says, watching from PNG. Have we got any love from Nauru watching on board today? Would love to hear your thoughts and shout outs to some of the players. And you might get a chance to enjoy. The stage is set. We're excited. It's sort of, this is almost like Christmas Eve, this contest. We're going to get a bit of an insight, a bit of a look under the tree, or what sort of gifts has Santa dropped by. And then on Saturday, it's full on Christmas Day. We'll be going under the tree, ripping up all the boxes and enjoying the beauty of what we're going to see. So we're not going to see too many surprises from these two teams, but maybe that psychological edge heading in to the championship game on Saturday afternoon. PNG through Elton Mondo with a kick around the body. Inside the forward 50. And Bartholomew Talanea takes the mark from about 40 metres out from goal. What a start for the Mosquitoes. And Glennis says, go Nauru. As Bartholomew from the Port Moresby, the 23-year-old, already kicked one goal in this tournament. Question of accuracy. It's home! The dream start for the Mosquitoes. They're 1 straight 6 lead Nauru yet to score. How about that? That's his second goal of the tournament. And he goes bang from a strong distance. 6 points the margin. You got Limon Botolanga says, come on, Marcus. C12 says, go Nauru. Go way, when Chiefs. Ison Dixon says, go PNG. Watching all the way from Port Moresby. G'day, Ison. How are you today, my friend? Great to be in your company today over in Port Moresby. We're very well represented today as Nauru. Well, this is like 2 heavyweight boxers going toe-to-toe, you think? This will be one mighty contest. As the ball goes out of bounds, we'll see a boundary throw in. The PNG recruiter says, geez, a fast start. Well, PNG recruiter, footy can be made to look very simple. You win that opening clearance and get the ball inside that forward 50 really quickly. It makes footy look very simple. As C12 goes, go Nauru, watching all the way from Mars. Oh, I can feel the love over there. I reckon Nauru would just take over Mars at the moment as the ball is taken out of bounds between 2 Titanic warriors, Toto Tamake and Jinchonaya Penny from Nana Goon and Gippsland. Big good afternoon to everyone watching from Gippsland today. Lovely part of the world, almost as green as what we get here in Maroochydore. Is Nauru, the Chiefs, looking to push forward again. Trying to handball towards the captain there in Dave, but it's taken here by the Mosquitoes. Kick up towards high half forward, and it's the mark is taken and settled from the Chiefs. Looking beautifully to Elijah Agag. And a big hanger. Fair bit of hang time there from Bartaza Talavania. That's the mark of the tournament so far. On the commentary wing right in front of us now is PNG. Around the body there from Phillip. Inside the forward 50. Here's a chance. The man of the moment. Savara misses to the near side. We refer to the man of the moment. If we're going to see lots of goals kicked, Dave Savara will get plenty of them. As we've had to readjust the camera position under a bit more shelter. It's before the last game. Or in between games, I should say, just to avoid some of that wet weather that we usually get here. So well done to our cameraman for doing a wonderful job. And feel sorry for him because he saddled up next to me for this game. And I go off my banana. Killer LeVay up towards high half forward. Ball hits the deck. Front and square there was a Toto Tamaka. Gathers the ball now. Right foot kick along the wing. Off hands there. A couple of Mosquitoes went up. Few Chiefs sat down. Silky pick up there from Callie Kogler. Up through the corridor now. Linking well. Jeremiah Ben. Through the middle of the ground there. Slips over the back. Here's an opportunity for the other star forward. Jeffrey Kamate. Bodies hit the floor on the outer side. Kamate gets up. Gregor Yora. Handballs over the top now to Daxon Tamaki. Have to go up the corridor. No, he elects to go further along the wing. Whoa! One brave hit. High half forward. There for the Chiefs. Handball over the top. That came there from Wise to Marke. Umpire says free kick hold. Benetta May says, let's go Dave Savara and Archie May. Few more watching from Port Moresby. Great to be in your company. A lot more of let's go Mozzies. And a 50-metre penalty. Prudence Sindruan says, go Mozzies. Mega love from the AFL PNG office in Port Moresby. A lot more. Go PNG. You can feel the love. Well, they're going on to saddle up with a shot at goal inside 50. And the shot on goal will come here from Joe Jr. Ginara from Port Moresby. They're just taking over. They're taking over the chat. They're taking over. Maroochydore right foot kick on its way. Got it! They've got two, the PNG, and they're up and about. Let's see that on the replay. Bit of a discipline act with a 50-metre penalty. And he converts to perfection. 5 minutes gone in this term, or 5.5. 13 points of margin. They're off to the hot start. Shades of what happened in the last game too. For those who had the pleasure of jumping on board and watching New Zealand and Fiji go toe-to-toe, it was Fiji with a hot start. They led by 14 points 6 minutes into the first term, and then New Zealand ended up winning by 28 points, I think, at full time. So it's anything can happen. PNG, though, the deck has really started to dry out. Right foot kick inside the forward 50 there from Gregor Ora. Harris finds his 10 man over the top. Right foot kick. Ricochets back out now. Strong defence by the Mosquitoes. Lovely work. Like a barging bulldozer. Ryan Cockerrow. Free kick for a push. And they're not going to take the advantage. Chris Vail says, let's go Mozzie. He's watching from Waigani. Desi says, too much class by PNG. Benita says, go for goal, Joe Canara. Some more love. Let's go PNG. Killer says, GK, GK love. So there's Ryan Cororo. Kicks out towards the outer wing. There for Mosquitoes. Lovely little trap there from Rex. Darting in and out of traffic, and here come the Mosquitoes again. Right foot kick up towards high half forward now, and leading his defender to the ball. There's Teolome Kamchuro, who's been rock solid in defence. Been one of the best defenders across the Pacific Cup so far. Lobs the ball up towards the outer side, finds his teammate in front. They've got a couple to the right of screen as Kamchuro follows up. Takes a little bit off the kick. This is good possession footy here from the Chiefs. It's Gregor again. This is good. 3 or 4 links in the chain. Beautiful desperation. Who's that on the outer wing? Was that Penny or Jeremiah Ben? Wonderful desperation. Gaz gets on the chat and says, "Go Ryan Cororo." Oh, the number 27 from the Cavani Demons in Port Moresby, the 26-year-old. Looks like he's been playing footy for a long, long time. Elton Mondo Gets the ball going, rocking and rolling for the Mosquitoes. Inside the forward 50 there is Dave Savaro again. Taps the ball up over the back now. And it is seen through for a rush behind. So 14 points the margin. Again, the same margin that Fiji led New Zealand in the first term. And yeah, it was New Zealand finishing strongly. Kamtura up towards the middle of the ground. Now strong market centre half back. Kamtura and Nauru have been linking together beautifully. Although that kick in this instance bowled up. The umpire said it touched both players. PNG with the extra numbers. It was linked there through Penny. Up through the corridor now. They've got Savara. Savara offers a lead. And it's beautiful. That wasn't the... he offered a beautiful lead there, Mackenzie Botha. The 27-year-old from the Gerrika Bombers at Port Moresby will have another shot on goal. Paddy Severa says, go the Dockers boys of PNG, Mosquitoes, Dave Savara, Archie May and Manu Tupai. Just for goal number 3, it fell short. And the desperation there from Toyalame Kamtura, the 31-year-old, sends the ball out of bounds. And Kamtura, what a phenomenal start to the game that he has had for the Chiefs. But to be fair, if not for Kamtura, the margin could be a very different story. They're just falling away on the wing, unable to find that space inside the forward 50 that PNG have had so well. Ball hits the ground. PNG with plenty of numbers around this contest. Cleared out here by the Chiefs. Out towards the commentary wing of the ground. 3 on 2 in favour of PNG. And that was a strong tackle, but it was knocked out and had no prior opportunity. Keeler says, Maido Kamen, 27 Tarama. Magnificent. See a couple of changes here. Commentary side of the ground. Appreciate your company wherever you may be watching it. Feel the love from Nauru and PNG. This is the blockbuster. This is as exciting of a game you'll see in this competition. That's not our ground. I think it's half time over in the women's game as the Chiefs with a swift kick up towards the corridor, but it's intercepted beautifully there by Jeremiah Ben. Inside the forward 50, he was looking for Savara. He's got a spring in his step, as has Mackenzie Botha. Mackenzie picks it up again. He had no prior opportunity. The umpire will see a ball up. Get him some love for there from Albert May, saying go 0-4, and I think Kelly Kurgler and Ezekiel Lager. Tap one there by the Chiefs, but it's taken here by PNG. The Mosquitoes inside the forward 50. Good defensive work again there by the Chiefs. PNG are 3 on none. Hard up there in the contest. He's doing exceptionally well, Mackenzie Botha. Handball over the top. They've done well, the Chiefs, to try and push them back out. And now they've got the numbers inside that forward 50. Slips over the back now. Savara working tirelessly there for the Mosquitoes. Right foot kick has to hit a target, he does. To Dave, the captain from the Panzers, the 36-year-old. Coming into this game on some wonderful form. Kick slews off the side of the boot. Out of bounds on the full free kick. Then it will go to PNG, 2-2-14. The Mosquitoes, they've got goals through Bartholomew Talania and Joey Jr. Ganara. So good start. The big guns haven't really got their hands on the ball yet, so that's a testament to the strong defence of the Chiefs. But at the other end of the ground, their forwards haven't got anywhere near the Sharon at the moment. The Chiefs across half-back. An up and under kick up towards a commentary wing. Unopposed mark here at Garaba Dabaido. He's kicked a couple of goals in this tournament so far. Right foot kick takes a little bit off it. That's out of bounds on the full. So a couple of errors here from the Chiefs. They're a little bit rattled from the reigning champs. We refer to the reigning champs going back to the 2017 International Cup final at the G in Melbourne. And who would have thought that 7 years after that famous final that PNG beat New Zealand, I think by a point, that we would see Nauru supersede the Kiwis, or the Falcons, and now be going toe-to-toe against PNG. And, of course, in that final too, Hawago Oya, formerly known as Ace, was best on ground and was eventually drafted by the Gold Coast Suns, still on a Gold Coast list. And a free kick for a throw. So, couple of errors. That is not going to be a 50-metre penalty. Not at all, as Laurie Togo has the ball in hand. He's got the yellow boots on. Showcase some speed. Togo lobs the ball long. The ball falls short. And Gregor Ura doing the dusting up at halfback. Genke Jeremiah marks. Has Jason Menke further down the line. Should have gone the kick. Should have gone the kick. PNG inside the forward 50. Slid off the side of the boot, but it'll work out well for the Mosquitoes. Although the ball bounces up fortuitously there for Dave, the captain. Sorry, not from Balthazar Talania. Oh, that was nearly a hospital handball under pressure. And Jesse is saying, steady, Nauru. I got to steady. Play some possession footy. PNG aren't afraid to concede ground with their disposal as well. But they are dominating play. Building up the wall here across the middle of the ground. Working under pressure. Was wise to Marque. Therefore the Chiefs. Dished out now. That kick came there from Kanchura again. You can see that wall. The PNG have plenty of numbers, so they can afford to concede ground. By foot. Andrew Lay getting plenty of love. Yeah, PNG recruiter says missed opportunity. They definitely did there, recruiter. They're going to quarter time with a 3-goal lead. That's massive, and now can go down the other end as the Chiefs now. Can they generate some speed here? Well, they're not going to get anywhere because they've got Emmanuel Tapia, who's rock solid. A free kick will be awarded to DJ Grunler. DJ Grunler with a mung inside the forward 50. It might still work out all right here for the Chiefs because the ball is like a hot potato in defence. Good work there from Harris. And he's dived on that. He's going to be in trouble. Just gets the handball out. Gregor Ura doing it at both ends of the ground at the moment. Kick squeezed out towards halfback. How will the officials see this? Still inside the field of play. Silky pick up here from Laurie Logo. And that is an opportunity that's gone begging for the Chiefs. That kick there from DJ Grunler. He panicked. And that goes out of bounds. Boundary throw in. Mozzie's. Prudence says, Mozzie's number 6, Glennie, with you. Yeah, Glennie Sanyong kicked a couple of goals. Oh, sorry, kicked a goal already in this tournament from the Neil Tigers in Horsham and in Victoria. A great competition over there. A few star ex-AFL players have come from that club as well. As high tackle laid there on Dave, the captain there of the Chiefs. The umpire was blindsided, and well, that ball was on the chalk. Bodies hit the floor. Strong work. That was by Laurie Logo. Paddling the ball forward, trying to pick the pill up there was Glenn Sanyong. He's hearing the cheers on the feed, and we'll see a stoppage. 60 metres out from goal. So a strong start from PNG, the Chiefs. They're going to come back in that second term. Big thanks to our umpires today for their wonderful job. I think it's fun calling footy, but umpiring, I think it's just a little bit more fun. So I'm a bit envious of everyone in fluoro today. As the Chiefs across half-back, that went out of bounds. And we'll see a throw-in. It doesn't matter because the siren will sound any moment now. Here at Maroochydore on the not-so-sunshine coast. PNG 2-2-14 lead Nauru. Yet to score. 17-minute quarters. And it is quarter time here at Maroochydore. And it is PNG 2-2-14 leading Nauru yet to score. Goal scorers Bartholomew Talanea and Jojo Ganera have hit the scoreboard for the PNG. My name's Chris. I'll be back in your company on the other side of this break. Hello, welcome back live here. It's Maroochydore for the final game, the round robin series, the 2024 Pacific Cup. My name's Chris. It's wonderful being your host. I want to get in early. A big shout out to number 18 from Papua New Guinea, Elton Mondo from the West Eagles in Port Moresby, who will turn 20 in 9 days' time. A recent happy birthday to Rex Pereguguaya from the Goreka Bombers in Port Moresby. Recently had a birthday as well. Happy birthday. Garrow Bofob says, go PNG. While we're on the chat, I've had the privilege of being joined by so many fans of PNG and Nauru. If you do get the opportunity, please tell me what you like about the game of AFL football, why you love it, and who's your favourite AFL team. It'd be great to see if we can get an idea of who some of our friends watching today, who they like about watching AFL, other than watching the Chiefs or the Mosquitoes. Jonathan says, let's go Supercoach, Douglas Tianole. Well, he's big opportunity to coach a championship game, hasn't he? Coming up just in a couple of days' time. Big thumping kick there from Gregor Oro. Had a big quarter in the first term, and he finds Cason Tatum, the 26-year-old from the Panzers. Will have a shot at goal, 45 metres out from goal. Paul says, put up the margin, Nauru, watching from Beijing. Oh, hello. Great to hear from you. Jodak says, I'm a Kangaroo fan. Martina says, Brisbane Lions. Now, you'd be very happy after the premiership this year. There's a big kick on its way. It fades away to the left. It's a minus score, but it's a promising start there from Nauru in this term. Jodak's saying that they're a Kangaroos fan. Hopefully your Kangaroos under Alistair Clarkson can have a better year this year. Clarko coaching Hawthorn to many premiership wins. An outstanding coach and ambassador for AFL footy is Glenn Sanyong with the mark here across our back. Martin David Savara says, good afternoon, Chris. Bring it home, boys. That ball went out of bounds on the full. Wise to Marke. Up the corridor. This is like two prize fighters going toe-to-toe. Sampson pumps the ball long. Inside the forward 50. Better. Much better. And Yoshi Harris, the former GWS listed rookie, will have a shot on goal in the AFL. And that's the thing I really rate the Chiefs. I know they had a really challenging start in that first term because PNG, they're a quality team all over them at that point. The Chiefs only need a sniff. Right foot kick, hangs it out to the right and hits the post. Minor score, so a couple of missed opportunities there for Nauru. They trail this one by 2 points, 12 points I should say. 2 minutes gone here in this term. They kick up towards the Coventry side of the ground. An intercept mark there from Janky Jeremiah. Janky sees the lead again, looking for Harris. Lays the tackle there on a PNG defender. Handball up the corridor, kick squeezed out towards the middle of the ground, but Nauru have got numbers. Got the extra number running forward of the ball. Lema Kachura working very hard. Handball out now to space. Utilising the extra teammate there. Good work here from the Mosquitoes. Lovely work. This is great to see. Their desperation is second to none. Joe Junior Ganara working hard there for the Mosquitoes. Lovely tackle. Holding the ball. The pressure has been dialed up. So we talked about Nauru missing a couple of opportunities. And now PNG will push forward. They've got a lead there from Dave Savara up towards the top of the goal square. That'll fall short. In fact, it was going to be a free kick anyway. And I think that's going to go to Mackenzie Boytha, who was held on to while trying to make that lead. His opponent hesitated. Macca. His nickname would be Macca. I don't know if it's in Australia. I don't know if it is over in PNG. From Port Moresby. He's got a bit of flash about him, doesn't he? A bit of flash, bit of dirt. And he's snuck it home. And they've got their third. So see this here on the replay. It only just snuck home. It doesn't matter how they look, though, does it? As long as they go through. So that is a missed opportunity at one end twice from the Chiefs. And the ball goes down the other end. And now they extend their lead. And a few more people on the chat. Junior Gabriele says, go Mozzie's number 9 watching from Dubai. Maybe watching the great man Andrew Lay. He's got a lot of love, hasn't he? Sivavatu says, let's go Team Nauru, the PNG recruiter. Good mark from Nauru. Wonderful guitar amp, says Brisbane Lions fan. That's fantastic. Moto says, Caboni Rules Footy Club in POM and Brisbane Lions. Oh, look, love the Brisbane Lions fans here today. That's fantastic. Jonathan goes up the Mighty Hawks. Keller says, go Daddy Green. Diesel's like, nice. Good one, Maddo. From Willie Max. Inside the forward line there. And they're going to have another shot on goal here, PNG. That was a magnificent kick inside the forward 50. So PNG, with a chance at their 4th and extending the lead out to a game-high lead. 24 points. Right foot kick on its way. And that was touched. Just touched on the last line of defence. 19 points the margin, 5.5 gone. And in terms of the AFL space, I'm a die-hard Bombers man, and I haven't seen us win a final since 2004. I do live on the Gold Coast now, and I've spent a fair bit of time around the Gold Coast Suns Footy Club through their VFL program and AFLW program. So enjoy their plays, enjoy their development. Enjoy football growing on the Gold Coast as we see a stoppage here. And here's a bizarre thing, a bizarre stat for those watching. We've got the Gold Coast. You'd think Queensland, great opportunity for sports to thrive. There's not been a single professional sports club in the history of Australian professional sport that has succeeded in the Gold Coast. And what I mean in that is that we've got a rugby league team, the Gold Coast Titans. We've got the Gold Coast Suns. We've had other teams before in soccer and NBL that have been around the region, and they've all failed. They just don't get the support. And the Titans and the Suns, their support will build over time, but generally sport does not succeed on the Gold Coast. There's a big fly there from Alois Mondo. Ian Roberts says, go PNG Mozzie Elton Mondo. He's got a birthday coming up, as we highlighted. Go Mosquitoes. Yeah, Elton Mondo getting a fair bit of love. Ball still inside the field of play momentarily. How's the desperation there from Glenn Saninyong from the Nil Tigers in Horsham? Clyde says, nice one. Mackenzie Cameron. Macca. Great to be in your company wherever you may be watching. Right in front of us here on Centre Wing commentary side of the ground. So the Chiefs, the handball was ill-directed there, looking for Wise to Marque. Almost on hands and knees there was Toto to Marque. And we'll see our ball up just forward of centre for the Chiefs. For those who are just joining us. PNG started hot. They led by 14 points at quarter time, and then the Chiefs had a couple of shots at goal in the opening few minutes and were unable to convert. They've given away a free kick here. And then a couple of misses at one end, and then PNG went forward and kicked the goal almost immediately. There's a free kick to Jenke Jeremiah. Will put the ball inside the forward 50. PNG have parked their defenders in big numbers. And that has fallen in the lap fortuitously there for Rex. Rex up towards high half forward now, off the hands. Nauru with the numbers at ground level now, but the PNG players coming in, laying tackles and illegal, he said the umpire. I don't mind the forward line structure for Papua New Guinea because they're playing Mackenzie both are out of the goal square and playing David Savara. It's sort of that, or Savara, about 30 metres out from goal. And Dave can kick goals from 50 metres out. And if a big kick into the goal square to Mackenzie, they can generate big things. There's a big kick inside the forward 50. Just needs to get boots. The ball misses to the near side. Kason Tatum. That's his second behind. Oh, they're missing chances when they need them. 18 points the margin. 3-3-21. PNG lead Nauru. 3 behinds. Nauru will go forward again. In fact, that was a throw, so it'll be a free kick to PNG across half-back. Jamie says, go Elton Mondo. Elton Mondo, he's surely got to be the king of PNG. He's got to be the king of the Mosquitoes, surely. He's the love that he's getting off the text machine. He's just unbelievable. But he's showcasing a lot of ability in the number 18 Guernsey. Emmanuel Tupaya towards the outer side. The big kick down the line there for the Mosquitoes, and they're looking to try and run away with it again. The free kick for a hold. They won't take the advantage. Well, Jeffrey Kamate was off and running. Right foot kick will just lob it up. Savara is down there as well as Macca. Ball hits the ground. Right foot kick around the body. How's that for a sausage? Oh, the attempt there from Joe Junior Ganara. Sent through for a rush behind. And one end to the other. That's just how quick this PNG outfit move. So they lead this one by 19 points, equal game high. Left foot kick towards centre half forward. Mark is taken there by Kamate, who will go back and have a shot at goal, and this is well and truly within range. Jeff Kamate has already kicked 4 goals in the 2024 Pacific Cup. Memory serves me correct, it's all to this side of the ground too. So, more just the commentary side in terms of positioning. This will be just on his distance. If he pulls the trigger, takes the shot where Jeremiah is, he'll be in here. 50 metres out from goal. It just falls a little bit short. Hacked out of mid-air. Freakish, in fact, there from Bartholomew Talania. And that's a minor score. That would have been some goal, wouldn't it? 20 points the margin. Got some more that I'll get to on the chat very shortly. Right foot kick inside the forward 50 again. Up towards the top of the square. Beautiful work. Although Kemchura with the spoil sends the ball crashing to ground. Tries to kick the ball away again. Some good running there from Karabaya. Dabwaido sends the ball out towards the outer wing. Strong defensive work there by Emmanuel Tupaya. They've got a talk here, PNG. As we've got Elijah Agege still slow to his feet. PNG up towards high half forward. One for the Brave again. Slips over the back. Here's an opportunity for Bartholomew Talania. Up towards Dave Savara. The two Mosquitoes. They get in each other's way. They're a bit goal hungry there. Macca, Mackenzie Botha and Dave Savara. Elena says go Nauru Chiefs. Moyo says come on Chiefs. Goal. Keith says Elton started playing basketball and ended up switching to AFL. He's an amazing ruck in the POM AFL comp. Yeah, well, we've seen so many good players in the AFL that have made the switch from other sports. There's an attempt there from both. They couldn't quite connect with boot to ball there at the edge of the goal square. You just feel with Mackenzie Botha, he'll take the mark of the day. Or he'll kick a goal from the boundary line. He will do the most unbelievable thing of this competition, and we'll be talking about it for a long, long time. As we've just got a momentary pause in play here. Jane Lau says, go PNG, Mozzie. Albert says, go King, 04. Here you go, Callie. All the way, Mozzies. Nice kicks, Elton Mondo. Yep, those boots are looking very, very sharp, aren't they? Look, took me a while to learn out what people mean when they say kicks. So PNG lead this one 3-4-22 to 3-5-23 to Nauru. 3 behinds. And we'll have just a few moments away from a restart. We've just got a player being treated in the back play there. So goal square here for PNG. Deft little tap. Kick, up, and under. That's a goal. Take it home. That's not Macca. Or was that Dave? Let's have a look on the replay. How great was this? Just looking at the replay. Tap the ground. That's Dave Savara. He picked it out of his back pocket and kicked a stunner. Absolute stunner there from Dave Savara. Wow. And that was the master plan all along. They planned that in the ruck there, PNG. That was simply outstanding. And that's what Dave Savara can do. We talk about him just being absolute box office. You pay money to go and watch him play footy every day of the week. He's kicked 7 goals in the 2024 Pacific Cup here on the Sunshine Coast, and it has just been a treat as the people's favourite Mondo wins it down to ground. PNG up towards high half forward. The Chiefs have every reason to be a bit concerned at the moment. And that went out of bounds. Be a throw in. So it is 29, 4-5, 29 PNG to Nauru, 2 behinds. PNG recruiter says, crazy goal. I was rubbing my eyes in disbelief about how great that goal was. I have to look at that on the replay. Go back and check it out at the end of the day. 13 and a half minutes into the second term. Dave Savara kicking a beautiful goal. Pulling out of his back pocket and says, well, I'm more class than, you know what we can say there. So PNG across half back. Kicks slews off the side of the boot, but it might not work out okay for them, the Mosquitoes. Mari says, too good, Omega Jugabaya. Gerika is with you all the way. Bernard Savara says, let's go, David. One more to go. Marty says, let's bring the cup to Colts Oval. 100. Velveto says, come on, Nauru Chiefs. John Daria says, go, David Savara. As it spiked towards the boundary line, players will ask the question. And the umpire says no. They have not paid a deliberate at all in the Pacific Cup. Not in the men's and not in the boys either. So, full credit to the umpires. They've given the players every opportunity, given them the benefit of the doubt. If we were talking AFL competition, VFL and AFLW, it'd be a different story. We're into the final minute here of the second quarter, the first half. See there's some tensions here between Adado and Tamake and his opponent. Deft little tap there from Rex. PNG now, kick a ball around the body. It found the target. Glenn Saninyong arches his back. Right foot kick. He's got plenty of options inside the forward 50. Mark dropped it high half forward, but it's Dave Savara. The Dave Savara show. Right foot kick, just lobs it up and finds his teammate unopposed. Right foot kick, spearing it up to Botha. Macca couldn't quite take the mark. Kentura again under siege there for the Chiefs. Whistle is blown. Free kick for a leg. And PNG will have a shot on goal. It'll be the last kick of the first half. And I'm not sure who's going to get that free kick. It's going to be Macca. Mackenzie Botha will have a shot on goal. The Carper says, good one, Dave Savaro from Boo Boo Rose. Jamie Joshua says, go. Elton Mondo, 3 miles going crazy, praising your name. Well, they'll be praising Macca's name at the moment because he is having a quarter. So, Mackenzie Botha will have a shot on goal after the siren. And misses it to the near side. Minor score. It is half time. My name's Chris. I'll see you on the other side of this break. good afternoon, or good evening, and welcome back here to the Sunshine Coast. We're just short of just getting ready to start the third term. Let's get on the chat because there's been a fair bit of dialogue in the halftime break. Ian Roberts said, "Let's go, Mozzie." Elton Mondo watching from POM. Great to be with you. Desmond says, "David Savaro is the best full forward for my Lamana Dockers in Port Moresby." Desi, can I be a little bit selfish, mate? Is there any chance that we can get him to play some footy over here in Australia, particularly here in Queensland? For AFL Queensland, that'd be great. I would seriously pay money to watch him play AFL. He's just an absolute treat to watch, and I could say that about half a dozen guys running around out there today. So that's me as a footy fan. I'd be selfish. Pete McGay says, "Let's go, Mozzie. Bring the cup to show PNG government we are a code to look into our junior pathway program." The Kappa says, "Huaga Oi family are watching you playing good footy. Dave Savaro, bring the cup home to PNG." Hoop Pole says, "Quarter 3, job's not done yet, Chiefs. Let's go full throttle." Harvey says, "Are you going to be watching the draft?" I hope so. I'll be driving home when that happens, so I'll just plug it through the car and I'll listen in on the AFL.com.au website. I've got a bit of invested interest personally. Having called a lot of VFL footy this year, I'm pretty excited at the prospect that maybe a couple of VFL guys will get picked up, and even through probably Gold Coast and Brisbane, there's a lot of kids playing VFL footy this year through the academy that might get a chance to have a look in. So how about you, Harvey? Are you going to sit back and watch it at the conclusion of this game? Did you get a chance to watch it last night? I think there was some very good surprises there and a lot of great talent on display. Lacaba says, "Go Gordons, boys. Let's go Team Nauru. Watching from Spain. Let's go." Thanks for joining us, Sivivatu. It's a pleasure being your company all the way in Spain. What time is it in Spain at the moment? I think you're about 6 hours behind. I'm just going to bring up my trusty old laptop and just check in. Well, you're in the morning, 20 past 8 in the morning. Sit down with a coffee. Harvey says, "Did you call any sample?" No, not this year. I called VFL every week. I've got a lot of mates that call sample, so I regularly listen to them if they're on the radio or catch back some of their video highlights. So, yeah, I have a tremendous amount of respect for everyone over in the sample. But yeah, I call VFL footy every week. So we've got Southport, Brisbane, the Gold Coast, which is pretty exciting. We turn our attention here. Bit of banter, a bit of love. PNG and Nauru. It's all in good spirit. Harvey, I imagine you're a sample supporter. Who do you follow? I'd be interested in your thoughts there. Who do you like? And maybe will we see anyone from the sample get drafted tonight that you like? Maybe a junior player that played some games in the seniors. I'd be interested in your thoughts to get a bit of an insight there into the sample. As the Chiefs, they're not out of this at all, the Chiefs. They send the ball up towards centre half forward. Ball brought to ground there by Case and Tatum. PNG's defence through Emmanuel Tapia has been absolutely fantastic. It's a kick slews off the side of the boot there from Archie May, who's been getting a fair bit of love on the text today. PNG have been getting a lot of love on the text today anyway because their pressure has been dynamic. As the ball is squeezed up towards the middle of the ground. Lovely tackle there from PNG, and they've got the run of the numbers now. Right foot kick inside the forward 50. A 2-on-1. The ball's paddling out towards the boundary line. Savara. It's not Savara, my apologies. It's Bartholomew Talania, who can just about ice this game here for PNG. Lovely smother there by the Chiefs. But they're not out of it yet. Left foot kick up towards the top of the square. Ball hits the deck. Kamtura again, he's under siege. Did he give away prior opportunity? Umpire allows it to continue. Chiefs are under siege, going to ground. And it's still knocked out. Bang! What a suplex. Was that a T-bone suplex there? A bit of Kurt Angle. Brock Lesnar. WWE style here in the forward pocket. Wow. Pulse says, "Let's go Yoshi Harris." Well, He's the goal-kicking machine. He just hasn't had many opportunities, has he? The delivery inside the forward 50 has been challenging at best. As the mark is dropped here by Jason Menke. Beautiful tackle. And it's going to be a free kick. It'll go to Elton Mondo. No, against Elton Mondo. My apologies there. Tama Jeremiah drops the mark, gets the aid of the Shepherd, but he had a couple of Mosquitoes buzzing around him. They couldn't go away. Strong recovery there from Garuba Debuado. And they'll get the free kick. And there's a bit of disappointment from the PNG fraternity. I'll get back to you in a minute, Harvey. As the Chiefs put it up towards high half forward, Harris was able to bring it to the ground. No one inside the forward 50 for Nauru. So if they get a stoppage here, then they can reset. They've still got no one inside the forward 50. Well, it doesn't matter. This is good. This is good. Oh, this is good. They're going to get the free kick, so they'll have a chance to reset. There's a little bit going on in the back play here. Jason Menke, what did he do to upset his opponent? As you could see PNG, I think it's Emmanuel Tapia, who's just sitting as that loose defender, 30 metres out down the corridor. And here's that mark taken there by Killer LeVay. Trusty left foot kick goes down the line. The Chiefs with some numbers. Almost picked up there by Kelly Cogler. And they'll take the play on advantage now. That's Penny. Finds his teammate there on the outer side. Penny follows it up again. Left foot kick inside the forward 50. And that is another mark taken by David Savara. And Harvey says, I watched the VFL Southport v Geelong at Geelong. That was the final, I think. Was that was GMHBA, where Southport won that game. I think Tommy Hawkins played in that game too, didn't he, from memory? Kicked the goal out of the ruck. I was calling Williamstown and Brisbane that day. I was very jealous, though. And Savara, question of accuracy. He's got it. And PNG have got the first of the second half. Let's have a look at the replay as the goals flood. And it's a quick pace. Goes Savara. And you can see that the Chiefs, they had their opportunities, and the Mosquitoes, well, it's just business as usual for them. They've extended that lead to 33 points. Hoop Pulse says there's only one Yoshi Harris. One Yoshi Harris. There you go. It's close you're going to get to sing there, but I was buying what you were dishing out there, Hoop. Pete says, let ball up. Let's go, Mozzies. Lakapa says, go, Joey Ganera, Archie May, and Dave Savara. Love from the Gordon Fats. As there is a fair bit of heat in this contest. Dave Savara has now got 8 goals in the Pacific Cup in less than 3 completed games. And here come the Chiefs. Up towards high half forward. PNG with some numbers. An up and under kick there from Harris. Tries to find a teammate. Harris is involved in a little bit of a dust up off the ball. And I'm not going to be surprised that's going to be a free kick to Harris out of all that. And it will be. It won't, well, not Harris. Janky Jarrett. No, it will be to the captain, Dave. Pete McGay says, good goal, David. Oh, that's 8 goals for the tournament. Fantastic. Inside the forward 50. Accidentally sock it off the ground there from Miss Al Daniel. Been a bit quiet in this game after a big effort yesterday. Here's a chance for the Chiefs. Arch in the back. Dribbling kick. And they've snuck it home, the Chiefs. Doesn't matter how they look, as long as they go through, and that's their first. Let's have a look at that on the replay. You can see this bustling away. LJ Tamaki. A right foot dribbling kick. This is what they refer in Australia as a mung. But it did the job. 6 minutes into this term. 27 points the margin. And don't let the margin deceive you if you're just jumping on the call for the very first time. Knowing that that we've got the championship game coming up in 48 hours' time, and these two teams will dance again. Yes, they want to be playing for the win here, but I think there'll be a bit more focus spent on what they can do to get the edge Well, we're enjoying it here as Glenn Sanyong spears the ball inside the forward 50. Finds a target there. Right foot kick on its way, and he's having a day out. Bartholomew Talanaya tearing the hearts out of the Chiefs. Let's look at that on the burst. Makes footy look very simple. Sanyong sends the ball forward. An unconvincing kick at best. But the Bartman kicks the goal. Fantastic football. Can do the Bart dance. Back to 33 points. We're seeing some sizzling footy, aren't we? It's such a good game. Janet Peter says, go Pontek. He's got 6, 7, and 8. Mozzie watching all the way from Port Moresby. Lakapu Tama says, David Savara, Boo Boo is so proud of you. Keep it up. Oh, love it. Hard not to get excited, isn't it? Thrilled to be in your company, wherever you may be watching. The Bartman has got a couple of goals to his name in this game. He's got the first and the last game as it stands at the moment, as New Zealand have come up with a memorable victory in the women's game. And go back on the highlights and watch Daniel Viles' call of that. He was fantastic from all reports. The voice of women's footy shining on the big stage. International Cup, Daniel Viles. As PNG make the use of the overlap here. Just got to get the kick away. Just got boots of ball. They've got the run here. Sanyong sends the ball out towards high half forward. They'll settle. Baltazar Talanaya up towards the top of the square. One for the Brave. That's going to be a free kick. No. They're going to ask the question. I think it is too. I think it's going to be a free kick to Paul Phillip. Because the desperate attempt, I think that was from Lasman Cantura. He went up a mile in the air, stuck his boot almost in the face there of Paul Phillip, the poor guy. Almost had a boot in the face. And Paul Phillip, he's just been from the Cabrini Demons, it's just business as usual for the young buck. 34 years of age, kicking goals for his country. That's his first of the day. Well, what a turnaround it has been. 9 minutes gone in this term. This is a staggering 39-point margin between the two best teams in the competition. And again, I don't think this is going to be a true reflection of what we're going to see on Saturday. Emmanuel says, Bartholomew, what a great goal it was, wasn't it, Emmanuel? That's just quick footy. I do appreciate it. We have a quick restart and just a quick centre clearance. And we've seen some red-hot starts already today. And here they go again. Oh, they're good to watch. Just kicks into the back of a teammate. Nauru, though. Here comes Glenn Sanyong again. He's having a quarter and a half. He's winging it off his own boot. That's going to be a free kick to PNG. But how about Glenn Sanyong from the Nil Tigers in Horsham, the 21-year-old? His ejection into the midfield in this quarter has been something special. It's Balthazar Talanania will have a shot on goal. David Tapani says, Paul Phillip, last man standing. He definitely was, wasn't he? The number 8, the 34-year-old for PNG, as the changes are coming in through thick and fast in front of us here on the commentary side of the ground. This is a 39-point lead to the Mosquitoes. 52 metres out from goal. It'll go up towards the top of the square. It comes off hands. It's a minus score. 40 points the margin. You would not have thought this. Daniel Files, a quarter and a half, otherwise known as 3/8. Don't make me think, mate. Don't make me think. My brain is already hurting already. Ball at centre half back, drop short. And the mark is taken there by Eloise Mondo from the West Eagles product. Switches across the outer side. Who's looking for his teammate there in Jeremiah Ben. We've got the 2-on-1 here, PNG. But the Chiefs, it's 40 points of margin. When both teams are playing at their best, it's not a 40-point game. It is not a 40-point game at all. In fact, it's probably closer to a 4-point game. and it could go either way. But PNG, they're just showing how good they are. Penny finds his captain. He works through the corridor. Beautiful hit up. Drop mark. Under a fair bit of pressure there was Balthazar Talanea. Has the support there from his teammate who just ducks and weaves. It's like the dodgeball. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. It comes out here to Jason Logie. Finds his teammate. And the lead is offered. It's lead just over the top. No, that's fine. That is more than fine. Phillip recovering from the other boot to the face earlier on. The result of got bang! Good pressure there from Bartholomew, the Bartman. Putting pressure on his opponent. And the Chiefs, they're under siege at the moment. They're going to be looking at the tape tonight, tomorrow morning. And they're going to be looking at what they can do to change it up. The great man, the voice of women's footy here in Queensland, Daniel Vile, says women's finals decided. Nauru v New Zealand in the final at 12:30 p.m. local time. Papua New Guinea and Tonga will in the playoff at 2 p.m. So that's going to be two blockbuster games. There's a beautiful tackle late here. The runner almost gets tripped over there. And I know Daniel and I will have a chat before the game, and we'll make sure that if you're a fan of PNG, we won't give away any scores, so you can sit back and watch both games back to back. So you can. In my preference is you watch the best commentator in action, Daniel Viles, and then you watch that game first, watch it live, and then catch this one on the replay straight after, but watch it like it's live, PNG and Nauru. There you go. Make sure you've got to cater for all fans here. Nauru, you've got a big day on Saturday with a women's final, and then the men's final, both being played on this ground. The Chiefs, to mention that the boys took out the championship as well on the under-17s. PNG with a kick up towards high half forward. It's intercept mark from the Chiefs. Having to lower the eyes. And the intensity and the desire. In fact, that mark was paid. Or maybe a chop of the arms. But you cannot question the desire of PNG. The Mosquitoes have been wonderful. Right foot kick. Up towards high half forward. Well, probably more the commentary wing. Good pressure here from the Mosquitoes. They've got some numbers. Sanyong. Look at him go. He arches the back. He's got teammates in support and says, I don't need you. I can do it all well. And he hits the target. Oh, I'm just having so much fun here. Balthazar Talanea. Oh, let's hear it up. Let's give it up for Glenn Sanyong. That is just unbelievable. That's electrifying stuff. And to hit the target out of all that, that's even better. Be fitting to get the goal. Right foot kick. It'll fall short. And PNG will play on. And the Bartman's got his third. Do the Bart dance. Beautiful. He has 3 and he's having a game to remember. Bartholomew Talanea from the Magpies in Port Moresby. How good are they going? They're 46 points up, PNG. I hope you're having fun because this is a wonderful, wonderful day at the footy. Unfortunately, not if you're a Nauru fan. But a lot to love here. We've got Timmy James saying, enjoying watching Johnny James' final international championship. What a wonderful captain and an even better man. Congratulations, PNG, and well done, John. Well, look, you've summed it up to perfection. The number 3 Guernsey from the Gerica Bombers, Port Moresby, the 35-year-old. I look at players like him and go, just keep going on forever. Because we are privileged to be living in an era where Johnny James is playing for his country and leading by example. As they push forward again here, PNG. They've just wanted a little bit more today. Up towards the commentary wing. One for the Brave. And Kelly. Now, that was completely unnecessary. Oh! Now, Jason Logie has to get right out of this. That was completely unnecessary. Trainers are there. First aid. Wow. Right foot kick over the top now. Can the Chiefs get one? late. Umpire's told him to go. Right foot kick. Where's Harris? Harris has got a couple of plays on him. He'll get the free kick. Yoshi Harris. And he'll have to kick after the siren. He'll appeal for the 50-metre penalty, and rightfully so. The umpire will say no. La Capa Thomas says, good afternoon, commentator from Hawago, Paul Oyer from Port Moresby. Is that you, Ace? Oh, the Ace family. Well, I had the pleasure of calling Ace in all the VFL games on the Gold Coast. He kicked some wonderful goals, played some wonderful footy towards the end of the season. So, Ace, yeah, for any games that Ace played in the VFL this year on the Gold Coast, I had the privilege of calling him, and oh my goodness, I could call the great man every day of the week. It is a pleasure watching him in action. So I'm so thrilled to be in royalty there. As Harris pulls the trigger, it goes long, but not long enough. And we'll just watch this. It is three-quarter time. It's PNG 8-7-55. Lead Nauru 139. 46 points of margin. My name's Chris. We'll be back on the other side of this. Good afternoon and welcome back here to Maroochydore, where thankfully the rain has decided to stay away. And it's PNG 8-7-55 leading Nauru 139. Kenneth says great performance, Mozzies, and well done, Doug Lay, with your with the Cacks. My apology, JJ. Great to see you haven't lost the captaincy form to lead a good side. Well done, also. Yeah, look, it's great to see JJ, 35 years young and still playing some great footy and just leading this country by example. I want to see some great support there from Nauru. They've thrown Yoshi Harris into the middle of the ground now. He's their best player essentially, or one of. This will be a good test for him if he can get his hands on the ball a little bit and just get that sort of confidence back and help bring some of the other teammates in there. We've got Janko Jeremiah hovering around. Dave, the captain. They're getting some of their engine room in there. The problem for the Chiefs is that they're often kicking the teammates under pressure. Lakapa says, "Go, David," to all the kids from Port Moresby and Gordons. Thanks for joining us wherever you may be watching. The Chiefs, they only put one goal on the board, but they are a far better side than that. PNG, they've just played their best. And they need to do it again for another 4 quarters on Saturday, don't they? As the Chiefs, through Sheen Garayo, towards the outer side, and the mark's comfortably been taken there by Penny from Nana Goon in Gippsland. He's a handy left footer. Up towards high half forward now, and going back and taking a strong, courageous mark there with Sheen Garayo from the Tigers. The 26-year-old settles well. They're playing some possession footy. The Chiefs, they just need to slow it down a little bit. Just get their hands on the ball and start plotting ways to bounce back on Saturday afternoon, but it's not forthcoming because Jeremiah Ben takes a hanger. And he plays on now, sends the ball up towards centre half forward. It's chopped off. The kick was ill-directed and found the lap there of Rick Sanuso from the Panzers, the 26-year-old. Sends the ball up towards the middle of the ground. The Chiefs with some numbers, darting in and out of traffic there with Sean Kemp Mako, who's been very quiet by his standard. He's wrapped up straight away. They've had a few players in that boat, the Chiefs. It just hasn't quite been their day. And the Mozzies, they've just been electric to watch. They're on track to keep up their title-winning hopes alive. Good use of the body. They're from Glenn Saniong, who has just been dynamic. As the ball's paddled forward there from Dave, the captain from the Chiefs. But PNG again with some numbers. It's a slippery ball out there. Had a little bit of rain today after a very wet 7 or 8 days here on the Sunshine Coast. Umpire allows it to continue. Bobbled out now. And I think we'll see a stoppage. We do. The leading goal kicker on the day is the Bartman, Bartholomew Talania from the Guru Magpies at Port Moresby. The 23-year-old has kicked 3 goals today, and he's got 4 for this 4 for the Pacific Cup. As the Chiefs, right foot kick, hug the boundary line now, and they do so well. Through Sean Kemp Makey. Nice mark, Rickson Dahu. That came from Alina. And takes the play on now. Inside the forward 50. PNG with numbers back. The rock solid defence. There's JJ for the Mozzies. Gets the ball out. Snap around the body up towards the top of the square. They've got one here, the Chiefs. That's DJ Grunler. Play that music. DJ Grunler. Right spot at the right time. Deft little tap there from his teammate there in LJ Tamaki. And that's what they can do to you. And while it's all too little too late, whatever psychological advantage you can get heading into Saturday's final is going to be absolutely crucial. Shout out to my my lovely bride who is watching today. She just sent me a message saying, make sure you lose your voice because I don't want to hear you when I come home. That's the joys of commentary, isn't it? Right foot kick there from Otato Tamake. I generally go home and I just chat away, and she's like, "Haven't you been doing commentary all day?" It's like, you just never shut up. Here comes PNG. That ball bobbles out now. That was the out of zone umpire saw an infringement, and it will be to PNG in the back half of the ground. JJ, the captain for the Mosquitoes, will look to perhaps take the ball. Priska says, "Go PNG Mosquitoes, keep it up." Dorothy says, "Let's go Mozzies." So we see there, Alois Mondo will get the free kick. Gets it out to his captain in JJ. And they'll settle now through Jason Logie. Up the corridor, back to his captain JJ, and his final international hit out. He can play forever. He's that good. He's getting better the longer this game goes on. Lovely pick up on the half volley. Just got the handball ahead of the nick of time. It works out well for the Mozzies. Right foot kick up towards the top of the square. Circling was Dave Savara. The Chiefs there through Sheen. Puts it out towards high half back. Handball back in board there from Jeffrey Kamate. Kamate stripped of the ball around his ankles. Umpire rightfully called play on. Deft little tap over the top. Artado Tamake was clobbered straight away by Rex. And we'll see a stoppage. Lindsay DeBardo says, "Nice goal, number 19, DJ Grundler." You got to play that music. He's a good player when he gets going. They've got a few of them out there. The Grundlers are a great footy family in Nauru. There's a big thumping kick. I think that was came from Kantura up towards the middle of the ground. He's one of the best defenders in the 2024 Pacific Cup across all teams. That's to a 2-on-1. Slips out the back. Beautiful work, Joe Jr. Inside the forward 50s. Dave, that was the Bartman had to come through from a couple back, and I was pumping up Kamchuro, who's one of the best defenders. It's hard not to see why after that. Strong, courageous mark. Bodies flying everywhere. Backing himself with last man Kamchura. Mark dropped there by the Mozzies in the middle of the ground. Here come the Chiefs. Right foot kick there from Tama Jeremiah. Inside the forward 50. And going back and taking a well-judged mark there is Jeremiah Ben. From a Jeremiah by surname, or a Jeremiah by first name. And David Inage settles across left half back. And he turns the ball over to Tama Jeremiah again, who's kicked one goal in this tournament. Lobs the ball up to centre half forward. And he finds his teammate in Kason Tatum, the 26-year-old from the Panthers. And he's a chance here to kick their second of the quarter. So the Chiefs, they'll want to finish this game strongly. 50 metres out from goal. It's got the distance, it's got the accuracy, and it's through. The Chiefs get the second of the final term. And it's a big kick from long range there from Kason Tatum. 7 minutes gone here in this final term. It's back to 34 points. The game, well, the result is firmly in the laps of the Mosquitoes. But they say you're only as good as your last quarter. And as a caller, I think that's, it's the Chiefs are finishing strongly. As a caller, though, I want to see the close games. You want to see both teams just go toe-to-toe. These two teams at their best are just tremendous to watch. Got quality talent all across the field. As a PNG, they have just been playing amazing, mesmerising football. Lovely pick up there from Jeremiah Ben. He goes again. Second and third efforts from him has just been magnificent. Glenn Saninyong. He got the machine going, Saninyong. In that third term, when the game was there to be won, Saninyong holding the ball. Hoop Pulse says centre forward goals. That was a great kick before, wasn't it, from Kason Tatum? As the Chiefs will bring it up towards the corridor. Gregor takes the mark, plays on and kicks the ball. A floating kick up towards half forward. Mark drop there by the Mosquitoes. A 2-on-1, make that a 3-on-1, a 4-on-1. The Chiefs now with a booming kick there from Gregor again. That's a great mark. That's incredible. That Tama Jeremiah. That's impressive. He stuck the paw out and it stuck. How much grippo has he got on his hands? Has he got a bucket load? He's got the whole tub of grippo on his hands. Or super glue, whatever it was. That's one of the marks of the tournament. Can he finish off with a goal? Surely. This is his moment. Already kicked one in the Pacific Cup. And he's dobbed it through. The Chiefs, they've got 3 in the final term. That was a beautiful finish to go with the incredible mark. 28 points the margin, and Elena says, come on, Chiefs. Now, here's the thing. The Chiefs have come out. They've kicked 3 goals in 6.5 minutes to cut a 46-point margin down to 28. And the PNG recruiter, you rightfully said that Nauru coming back strong. It's all about that psychological edge heading into Saturday's game. I think despite the margin, this is actually going to suit the Chiefs a lot more. They're finishing stronger. They've just got some doubts in the PNG minds, haven't they? Those kicks, that kick slid off the side a bit. Those kicks were hitting targets a few, up for basically 3 quarters. So if Nauru kick another one, they finish the quarter with 4 goals for the quarter. And even at PNG, they put a couple on the board. It's just that psychological edge. And I'm building up. It's not a false narrative by any stretch of the imagination for Nauru fans. There's plenty to hope for on Saturday's final. Up and under kick. PNG with plenty of numbers down. It's spiked out towards half back. Geeson Kopke, who's working hard, conceding ground. Right foot kick around the body there from John Rosser Bailey. Big moment here on the outer side. Strong work there from JJ, the captain. And that's a free kick too high. So JJ in his final international hit out. Sean Kent Mackay tries to find Harris in the middle of the ground. Offers a good shepherd. Lovely work here by the Mosquitoes. Harris on hands and knees. Garaba Tubato. And he can't get away from him that time. Holding the ball. Free kick. It's 28 points to margin. PNG are ahead. Loving their eyes and finding Rex. Rex just, well, he put out the putter, not the driver in that instance there. But ball hit the deck. Umpire called play on. As Glenn Sanningong went back in there again. Free kick too high. It will go to the Chiefs. He can't take the advantage. And it'll go to Tolume Kanchura. Karobo Dabuado. Already kicked a couple of goals in this tournament. Sanningong on the mark. Strong desperation here from PG. That's what they need. That's Archie May. Archie May up towards centre half forward. Out-muscled again. Tarsissa says, go Mozzies. My 2 brothers, Bartholomew and Balthazar, supporting you all the way from Guru, the home of the Magpies. Should be very proud, Tarsissus. I'll be proud for you too. I think the way they've played today, it's been exceptional across half forward in the forward line. There's Phillip inside the forward 50. And Dave Savara says, I'm going to go back and kick this. Because, we're talking about David Savara here. He's already kicked 2 for the day. He's already kicked the goal of the day. You could see Paul Phillip just going up to him, just going, take your time, do your thing. This is a challenging kick. It doesn't matter what level you're at. This is always a tough kick, but this is Dave Savara. If anyone on the ground can kick it, it's him. It goes long. Oh, my goodness! Dave Savara, a delight. Let's look at that on the replay. Oh, are you not entertained? How good was that? He's got the 2 best goals of this game. He's elite. That's 3 goals for him this afternoon. Back to 34 points. 9-7, 61 to 4-3, 27. Naomi says, go Mackenzie Cameron, watching from Turama Barrack. PNG recruiter says, PNG keep the ball in the corridor and complete those marks. Yeah, PNG recruiter says, rightfully so, Savara, this is a talent. Oh, you know, I just, as a footy fan, I can't get enough of this. I still pinch myself. I'll pinch myself right now. This is, I've called a lot of footy this year, but I'm calling footy in November, and I'm still seeing. I've called footy since the start of March, and Dave Savara still keeps surprising me. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I could get used to this. I don't want this to end. You can just keep watching this all day, but no, we're blessed to have this opportunity to call such wonderful talent. The Chiefs now finishing the game strongly. Good pressure. Laid there by the Mosquitoes on the outer side. I'll get back to your comments in a few moments' time. Spinning out of traffic, there was Toilama Kamchura. Under a fair bit of pressure. That's a throw. The pressure here from PNG. I will get back to you, Kenneth, very shortly. In fact, I'll get there now. Well done, Nauru Chiefs, on the last couple of goals. Go, Tiana and your grandson. What a story. Veteran playing with grandson. Tiana is our family name and named after a PNG AFL great, the late Tiana Isla. PNG recruiter Dave Savara, the superstar. Lovely tackle. Holding the ball. They won't take the advantage. Peter says, David, that goal was fantastic. Keep it up. Sangat says, Mozzie's keeping the ball moving forward. Let's go. Sylvester says, Mado power. Oh, how good is this? Kenneth, magic goal from Dave Savara. That's one of the best goals I've seen this year, and I've called probably 800 goals or something this year, maybe. Probably close to 1,000. Dave Savara is one of the best I've seen, and that's amazing. Almost as amazing as that mark there from Rick Sanuso. He's been getting some love. Dave the Sniper. Well, you'd hate to be in the middle of the goals because he's threading them. He's hitting the lethal targets straight through the middle of the goals. Dave, yeah, you'd hate to be the goal umpire because every time he kicks a goal, it's just straight over the umpire's cap. It's like he's got that spot lined up. Boundary throw in here. We're in the final minute. Dave Savara with 3 goals. Bartholomew Taliana with 3. And this could be another one. It's coming back. It's missed to the far side. Faded late, that kick there from Laurie Logo. The final few moments. This is a nice little appetizer. Heading into the final on Saturday afternoon. And a big fly there from Jeremiah Ben. Maybe there's still another goal in this. Right foot kick. This mark's dropped. And unless a miracle happens, this will be the final stages of this game. Left foot kick inside the forward 50. Is there a time for a mark? Not quite, but it is full time. As Sangat, who's watching all the way from Futbana, UMPNG Estate, home of the formerly University Bulldogs, now the Tigers. Yumi, go Mozzies. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a 35-point win. This is an appetizer. We've got the main course coming up on Saturday afternoon. My name's Chris. A big thanks to the superstar on our camera operator today. Jeremiah Ben, best on ground. Keela Rawali. I agree. Absolutely wonderful performance today. I think you guys have been best on ground today. You haven't been there, neither. But I think you guys are best on ground. My name's Chris. It has been a pleasure being your company. I look forward to being in your company again on Saturday. We've got the women's final and I've got the men's final. I'm in for a treat, as you are too. I look forward to your company. Thanks, John Darius. Thanks for everyone for jumping on board. You guys are amazing. You know that. I look forward to seeing you on Saturday afternoon. My name's Chris. Thanks for your company. We'll join you then.